The Justice card occupies the 11th position in most tarot decks. This card embodies fairness, balance, and objective reasoning. Its numerological value reduces to 2, connecting it with the High Priestess card, and suggesting themes of duality and knowledge in both cards. In the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, Justice features one of the deck's most straightforward images. A female figure sits alert between 2 stone pillars on a ceremonial podium, dressed in red robes of authority. Unlike conventional depictions of justice in art and law, she wears no blindfold. Her vision remains clear and direct. In her right hand, she holds an upright double-edged sword, and in her left a set of balanced scales. Her right foot steps forward, her posture suggesting readiness to pronounce judgment. Each element in the image carries significant meaning. The scales represent the thoughtful weighing of evidence, considering both sides of every situation before making a decision. The weight at the center of the scales resembles a ring through a sword, an ancient Celtic symbol of justice. The upright sword symbolizes the action that follows judgment, cutting through deception with the power of reason and logic. Together, these implements show that justice favors those who deserve it, but also seeks proper consequences for past wrongs. The 2 stone pillars framing the seated figure symbolize boundaries and permanence, indicating that justice operates within established law. This visual design intentionally mirrors cards like the Hierophant and the High Priestess, reinforcing themes of duality and knowledge. Justice wears a crown crenellated like castle walls, suggesting that fairness forms an essential part of civilized society. The square jewel centered in the crown represents order and structure. A reddish veil hangs as a soft boundary between the court and the everyday world. When judgment arrives, this veil drops, transforming words into action. The yellow background symbolizes consciousness and illumination, suggesting the guidance of higher wisdom in just decisions. Justice holds position as one of the 4 cardinal virtue cards in tarot, alongside strength and temperance. The 4th virtue, prudence, has disappeared from modern decks, though some interpret elements of prudence as preserved within justice. The word jurisprudence itself connects these concepts. The number 11, when written as 11 presents 2 identical figures, symbolizing balance and fairness. In earlier traditional decks, justice often exchanged places with strength as card 8, which numerologically represents 2 sets of 4, the number of stability. Astrologically, justice connects with Libra, which begins at the autumn equinox, when day and night achieve perfect equality. Justice's element air reinforces the image of scales hanging in balance. The associated Hebrew letter, Lamed, occupies the middle position in the 22-letter alphabet, representing the center point of fairness. On the Kabbalistic tree of life, justice sits between beauty and consciousness, Tifareth, and power, Geburah, suggesting the perfect wielding of authority. When justice appears upright in a reading, it signals a positive resolution where past imbalances can be corrected. You will benefit from fair systems and processes if you approach matters with honesty and accountability. The card may indicate that you become the judge in your own life, using integrity and perspective to make sound decisions that protect your future. You might take a principled stand on important issues affecting yourself and others. In legal matters, this card promises favorable rulings and the restoration of order. On a spiritual level, justice represents the working of karma, the natural connection between actions and consequences. The appearance of justice brings a logical, considered influence that offers welcome relief during chaotic periods. The card empowers you to approach situations with clarity and reason. Influential people favor your cause, and your projects receive necessary support. This period encourages you to listen to advice from respected mentors. For home matters, justice indicates resolution of property issues and successful contract signings. In relationships, the card emphasizes finding proper balance between practical considerations and emotional needs. For career and finances, justice promises positive outcomes from tests and negotiations, successful job interviews, and improvement in money matters after periods of restriction. The Justice card teaches us that fairness requires both careful consideration and decisive action. It encourages us to find proper balance in all aspects of life, weigh situations objectively, and act with integrity. The card reminds us that our choices carry consequences, both immediate and karmic. Justice invites us to trust in fair processes, make ethical decisions, and restore balance where it has been lost. Through clear vision and balanced judgment, we create order from chaos and find our rightful place in the cosmic scales.